love to hear
Yeah,
that.
for the people who like my stuff and who doesn't.
He's humble, isn't he?
Yeah, one of my outstanding traits. But that's something that everyone should really take a serious look at, because for one thing, it's only available here, and when it's gone, it's gone. It's gone.
And we should point out, if you're new to QVC and maybe to Jim Shore, these beautiful figurines, they have the look of real carved wood, but they're made out of stone resin.
Yes.
And why do you work with stone resin?
Well,
Jim?
stone resin is something that we cast in, and our casting process is we have a very hands-on, handmade process that we do, and we cast it in a material that will duplicate the originals absolutely, I mean, to the T. Every single detail and every nuance of the carving and the undercuts and all of that kind of stuff can be duplicated in that material, and the material is very, very durable, for one thing.
That was the thing, because this will help keep it from breaking and chipping.
Archaeologists in the future will be finding these things.
Wow.
And they'll look just as good as they do today. And plus the fact that it's a perfect background for the type of high density lacquers that we use. And so, as you can see, the paint actually becomes part of the piece.
It's unbelievable.
And,
look at this. This is an ornament. This is a 4.5-inch ornament that Jim has packed so much detail in these amazing scenes.
Yeah, doing the small pieces like this, to tell you the truth, are more time consuming and take more attention than the bigger pieces.
I can imagine.
Because you have to be so right on with the detailing, but in combination, see, this is one of those groupings, Stacey, that it embodies almost all of the elements that I typically use. You've got the quilt patterns here on this part of the nativity. You've got the this is sort of like the German Fraktur version of rose malling.
Gorgeous.
People will be familiar with that because it's so prevalently used in our colonial Williamsburg collections. And then this is kind of the Lapland version of the Santa, and he's got the the reindeer and that nice scene. But even the scene is it's highly detailed. I mean it's a lot of work goes into that, and the bordering and everything. I wish you could see me working on this stuff in the studio, because there's a
They have to get a video camera of you doing behind the scenes, and then we can post it on our Facebook page. Let me just show you what your choices are here, because you're seeing three. They're not a set. You have to choose one. This one right here is Silent Night. Easy to figure out because right there is Silent Night. You have the wise men and that beautiful moment where Jesus comes into the world on the gown of the Santa.
I might say too, is the profile of that cutout is the profile of the Silent Night chapel in Salzburg, Austria.
Really?
Where Silent Night was written.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you got a little bit of hidden meaning in it.
My goodness. This is Santa with the Lapland Santa, rather, right?
Yeah.
And then you have your choice of the Santa with the birdhouse, and look at the bird underneath here. Here's the thing, $17.36 for either of the ornaments. But because it might be hard to choose just one, they're also beautiful. We're going to offer a buy more, save more of $3. So the first one will cost you $17.96 or 36 cents. Then each additional one will be $14 and change after that. I think this is great if you've never owned a Jim Shore piece. What a wonderful price point. But also for the collector that you have in your life, what a wonderful, easy gift to give this holiday. You don't even have to spend $18.
It makes a nice grouping, and also you can use those as present danglers. When you that's what Jan does to it, and it sort of gives a little gives a little extra something to the gift that you give.
Can I put it on a wine bottle?
Sure you can. It's every chance you get.
Yeah, see, now you're my kind of guy. I knew that. Okay, well, Jim does a wonderful thing with